Hi guys! We are going to look at how we can build balance and defy gravity's pull in Revolved Half Moon Pose. Now this is a very tricky balance posture, so if you don't get it the first time round, please don't worry at all. First pose that I think is going to be useful for us is an easy twist here, like I just demoed. Next, low lunge is going to be really useful for us in developing hip flexibility when we come into the standing balance posture. You're more than welcome to keep the hands on the thighs or go ahead and reach the arms up here as much as you wish. Given that we are working in a twist, Revolve Triangle Pose is a great way to help us in getting that deep sense of rotation in your spine, as well as an opening through your chest as you extend that top arm. Feel free to use a block as well, guys, if necessary. We're coming into Revolve Side Angle Pose is a prerequisite for Revolved Half Moon, as you will see very shortly. So it's important to get your shoulder or the armpit as close as you can onto the outer side of that thigh. Keep the knee down on the ground, but when you feel balanced, go ahead and press into the ball of the back foot. Now it's important that you stagger your feet side by side so that your feet are not on a tight rope, but rather on two separate train tracks here, okay guys? That's definitely going to help with your balance. Now, binding, of course, is also an option, and the only reason why you would bind is to sustain yourself in a deeper twist. So if you would like, you're more than welcome to grab hold of straps if you are unable to reach your fingers just yet. But over time, you will eventually go ahead and be able to reach your fingers. And to test your balance, again, make sure that you're looking up to the sky. In this posture, it's important to have long and happy hamstrings. So pyramid pose is a great way for us to do just that. And I'm going to be introducing to you a couple of postures that you can practice. So if you don't like this one, you can give it a miss, and there's going to be plenty of other opportunities to lengthen your hamstrings. But if you're with me on this one, go ahead and place your hands on blocks or the yoga mat. And again, working with your breath, everyone. So when you inhale, just give your spine and your chest a bit of a release and freedom. And then exhale, you pull your chest a little bit further down to the thigh. So a seated variation of lengthening your hamstrings is half splits. Folding your chest down across that thigh and making sure that extended leg, the toes, are curling back towards you. If you want to enter a pose that tackles both hamstrings at the time, you can do two variations. The first one is Uttanasana, which is a standing fold variation, and many different options here. The one I'm demonstrating is two-piece fingers around my big toe. I start by bending my knees and then slowly extending the hips upwards. So this is a very nice way to just kind of get into it slowly. If you prefer, you're more than welcome to just grab hold of elbow to elbow, or even slide the palms of the hands underneath your feet if you prefer that option. If it's a lazy day and you just want to do the seated down in front of the telly, then why not take Paschimottanasana? Again, in this little pose that I'm demoing here, I have my legs straight, but feel free to bend your knees and really start to relax your chest down on your thighs, guys. Draw the elbows out to the sides and actively pull your chest down towards space between your thighs. Really think about lengthening spine, everyone. So I'm going to introduce to you some postures that's going to improve your balance. Simple one is Warrior 3. Feel free to keep your hands to heart center, reach the arms back, or reach the arms forwards. You can even use a wall and let your hand rest on a wall whilst you're working the balance. Nuki's made a great entrance there. I don't know what she was running towards. Someone probably rang the doorbell. Good. Oh yeah, you can also use a pug as balance here, as you can see. So that's my substitute of a block, everyone. Love it. Okay, so the next pose that I think is going to be relevant for us is Revolved Half Moon, okay? So here you're coming into a Warrior 3. Let's say your left leg is on the ground Revolved half moon means your right hand is on the ground and you're extending that left hand up. So it's a twisted standing balance. And it's important to find length in the spine, pull your crown forwards and shoot your arm up to the sky. You can do the same thing without a block once you feel as though your hamstrings are quite long and you're able to drop that hand down without bending your standing leg. Then go right ahead, my friends, and reach your hand down to the ground. Remember to keep breathing, okay? Good, so I think we are ready now to talk through how to come into revolved bound half moon. How do we enter this pose? We need to start from revolved side angle. So that pose I showed earlier, take the twist, make sure your armpit is as close to the outer thigh as possible. Grab a strap or find your fingers behind your back. Look down, lift the back knee off the floor. Then you're going to start to shift the weight forwards, look down to the ground, and then slowly pick up the back foot. And as you lift that back foot up, make sure the crown of the head is going forwards again, guys. Really well done. Good. Enjoy this tutorial, everyone. Namaste.